Hello again, my name's Michael Smith. I'm one of the co-founders of New Reality Network. In this video, we're going to cover how to broadcast in 360 degrees using two different platforms. I'm first going to walk you through how to do this via Facebook Live and then through YouTube. And the camera that we're going to use for this demonstration is the Ricoh Theta S. We kind of like this camera, it's very versatile, so we're going to show you today how all that kind of works. So before we do, there's a couple of things that we need to run through. Some preparation work that you're going to need to do before broadcasting in 360. This is a little bit complicated, more so than some of the other solutions, but we do recommend that you do this. You're obviously going to need to do this on a computer. You won't be able to do this from a mobile device, and we'll have a different video to guide you through how to broadcast live in 360 using a mobile phone. But for now, I'm going to focus on the Ricoh Theta S and the computer broadcasting system. So there's a couple of things you need to do first to prepare yourself for broadcasting in 360. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to download OBS Broadcasting Studio software. It's pretty straightforward to use once you get used to it, so don't be afraid of it. And it's free to download. It's perfectly safe. We've been using this for a number of number of live streams that we've done recently at Comic-Con. So you know the software does work. So download it and make sure you install that first. And then the next step you need to take, if you have the Ricoh Theta S, is you're going to need to come to theta360.com, click on Support Downloads, and then you're going to need to download the live streaming app. It covers both Windows 32-bit, Windows 64-bit, and it's also compatible with Mac as well. So once you've downloaded those, the next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to open up Theta UBC registration. It'll ask you to allow this, just click yes, it's fine. And then you want to connect your Theta via USB to your computer. And you're going to want to register the device, and you'll have to do this every single time. So once that's registered, the next step that you're going to need to take is you're going to need to switch the Ricoh Theta camera on, but what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to hold the power button and the camera button at the same time. It may take a few attempts, and you might have to unplug it from the USB, but that's fine. So basically, and I'll bring this up on the screen, is that you want to your Ricoh Theta displaying as a live function on the front of the camera in blue, and the video camera icon needs to be blue as well. You may have to disconnect it via USB to do that, and then obviously just reconnect it via USB. So once you've done that, the next thing to do is obviously look at creating a live stream. So when it comes to 360-degree video, Facebook has a different way of creating 360-degree broadcasts as opposed to the standard just clicking on the live button on Facebook. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to come to facebook.com, this address here. You can just Google it as Facebook live streaming 360. If you head to this web address that we've got in the browser here, okay, and the next step you're going to want to do is click on live stream, and in this case we're going to highlight that this stream is a 360-degree video, and we're going to broadcast this onto the New Reality Network page. There we go. So it's pretty straightforward so far, and it's going to set all this up for you, and it's going to bring you up these settings. Okay, so it's going to give us a stream key here. This is what we need. Now, bearing in mind this changes every 7 days. So we're going to copy that, and for this we're just going to say test stream. So copy your stream key, and the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open the open broadcasting system, which we've already done here. And I'm going to show you how you get the open broadcasting system to register your 360-degree camera. So you're going to want to go into sources, right click add, and then select video capture device. We want to create a new one. And so we've got a range of options here, but this one we're going to want to choose Theta UVC Full HD Blender. Now it's worth bearing in mind that if you're on location at an event or something, you may want to use the standard HD blender as opposed to the full HD blender based on your Wi-Fi connection. So we're going to select the full HD blender because we've got quite a good Wi-Fi connection here, and it's going to give you a preview image here. And we're just going to right click on this, transform, and we're going to stretch this to screen. Okay, and you'll see why we do that in a moment. So next thing we want to do is we want to go into settings, and we're going to go to custom streaming server. We're going to copy our stream key into here, and we also want to copy the server URL, and we're going to paste that in here. We're going to apply those settings. We're going to click on OK, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start streaming. And if we head back on over to Facebook, we should have, it may take a minute or so, but we should now have a preview of our live stream. So here's me talking on camera in our live stream. Not bad, huh? So all we need to do once we've done that is just click go live. And there you have it. So we're now live on our Facebook page. And we've got an option for comments here. So we can put test comment. Let's put currently testing 360 stream. I'm just going to put that there. Now if we actually go to our Facebook page and we refresh this, we scroll down for all our posts, we can actually see, as I say, that we're there and we're live. And we're doing this in full 1080p, which is why I say if you have a decent connection to the internet, you're going to want to use the full HD UVC blender as opposed to the standard HD blender. So yeah, and that's basically how you go live with Facebook Live. So we're going to end this live video because essentially this is just a test, and you'll get a notification here that obviously OBS has stopped broadcasting. So we're going to stop the stream on OBS, and I'm going to leave OBS as it is at the moment, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can live stream to YouTube in 360 degrees as well using the Ricoh Theta. So you want to go to youtube.com/live_dashboard. Obviously make sure you're logged into YouTube. Now this is what it looks like when you set up a standard live stream to YouTube. But in the case of 360 degree video, what you actually have to do is you have to create an event. So we're going to click on events, and we're going to add a new live event. And we want to broadcast pretty much straight away. So we're going to go into an advanced settings, and we're going to make sure that we tick this live stream is in 360 degrees. If you don't click that, it's not going to display it in 360 degrees. So we're going to go back to basic info. We're going to go testing live 360 degree footage. And we'll make this private for now so that we don't get too many viewers. So you want to give yourself a bit of time to get all this set up. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create this event. And there we have it. So we're going to select the highest possible bit rate. So we'll test this out at the highest possible rate. I'm going to enable 360 degree, 60 frames per second as well. So you'll notice here that you have all the information you need here. So again, what you want to do is you want to go back into OBS, click on your settings and head to stream. So we're going to delete the previous one that we had there. And again, you have a whole host of different things here. So we're going to select YouTube /YouTube Gaming, primary YouTube ingest server. So we want the primary server there, and we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste that into here so we can see it there. We're going to apply this, okay, and we're going to start streaming again. Okay, so it seems that the stream key is not working, so, and this might occasionally happen. So we're going to go to custom URL, and we're going to put that there. We don't need a stream key. Okay, let's see if we can get our stream key from YouTube. So the chances are, because YouTube is weird with when it comes to stream keys, is that the stream name will be the same as the stream key. So if we try this again, and there we have it. So we're now live on YouTube. So what will happen very shortly is it doesn't actually give us a preview. So it's got event successfully saved. So we can save all these changes. And we're going to go to live control room. We're just going to ignore that. And we're going to preview. And it will come up with a warning. And that's fine. I'm going to click on sync to preview. So I'm just going to click on this. And so now we can see here in the preview that, so I'll preview now. It may not look quality, but we'll have to go in and change that. So we're going to up that quality as best we can. Now, bearing in mind that won't actually be the same quality that people will see. They'll actually see a higher quality of around about 1080p. And we can also see what this would look like if we were viewing this as a member of the public as well. So as you can see, we've got a countdown here going as well. So it says it's set to count down in 2 minutes, but we can start streaming now. So now you can see we're actually live. It's on the system there. And so yeah, and that's basically how you live stream to YouTube. It's kind of weird that you have to go through the kind of system in terms of that. You may have noticed just there while we were testing this, the 4K stream isn't ideal. So what you can do is you can go into info and settings while broadcasting, advanced settings. We can go into ingestion settings and we can actually reduce that down. So you're going to turn off 60 frames per second. This shows you the potential. We've set this at the highest possible rate, but to be honest, you're probably going to want the next step down. So you're probably looking at about 4 to 6 megabytes per second in terms of your standard streaming, and that's when you'll get the 1080 kind of stream. It's really good. And you see, it's taken a little while. but it's now showing in full HD. So I'm just going to expand the camera. So now you'll see we're in full HD here. And this is the kind of maximum resolution that the Ricoh Theta can do, but it's good that it can do full 1080p. As cameras develop and head on further in terms of becoming much better, obviously that's going to be beneficial if you have the professional cameras. But for now, obviously having a Ricoh Theta is a good kind of midway point to getting started with live streaming 360 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and stop that stream because essentially this is a test. So there you have it. That is fundamentally how you can broadcast live in 360 to YouTube and Facebook using the Ricoh Theta S camera. We'll be having a video coming up onto the channel shortly that will show you how to do this on your mobile phone as well. In the meantime, follow us at New Reality Network on Facebook. We're also on Instagram at New Reality Network, and I'll show you this page because we're quite proud of this on Facebook. So you can follow us on Instagram as well and see some of the pictures from the events that we've been to, and of course you can follow us on Twitter as well. We always do push people to our Facebook page just because all our stuff is there as well. So thanks for watching. I've been Michael Smith, and we'll be back with another video soon.